Dear viewers, I am Shamsul. Welcome you all from Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, Ground 1. We are sitting in the commentary box. Beside me, the former cricketer of Ireland, Andrew Leonard, who came here to doing the commentary for this Women's T20 International Cricket Tournament this year here in Sylhet. Welcome, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks so much. Great to be here in Bangladesh. First time I've been back since 2016 when I was here for the ICC Under-19 World Cup, and we've had the most fantastic.
So this is the second occasion for you here in Bangladesh. Anyway, how you enjoyed this Women's T20 Cricket Tournament? 7 teams are taking part. 4 are very top, and 3 are relatively lesser team in this tournament.
Yeah, look, I think the tournament has been fantastic. 7 teams, the 4 test nations, the big guns of India, Pakistan, the hosts, the reigning champions, Bangladesh alongside Sri Lanka, and then the 3 associates who I think have lit up this tournament. They've been a wonderful addition. Thailand beating Pakistan, the UAE have really threatened. They challenged Sri Lanka in particular, and we've just seen this morning's game, Malaysia. I know they didn't get it done with the bat, but their bowling was brilliant, and Sri Lanka were challenged for much of that first game.
Absolutely, but what about Thailand? They beat Pakistan, the mighty Pakistan defeated against Thailand, and their Nathakan Chantham is Superman.
Yeah,
Superwoman.
Nathakan Chantham. She's the highest ranked of all the associate cricketers out there, nominated for the ICC Women's Associate Player of the Decade, and rightly so. She's a star in the making. She's already played in the Women's IPL. She's played around the world at the Women's Fairbreak International and Thailand. The story of their journey up the rankings has been one of the best from the last decade of the world of cricket.
So what's your evaluation regarding Bangladesh team, particularly in the last match? We have had a debutant Trishna, the left-arm seamer, who can move the ball towards the right-hander from the over the wicket. A brilliant invention for Bangladesh.
Yeah, and a hat-trick, the first ever woman to take a hat-trick on her T20 international debut. I think Bangladesh have had a bit of a mixed tournament, haven't they? Seesaws, ups and downs. This afternoon's clash against India, it could be the litmus test as to where the reigning champions are at. The one thing that will give them great encouragement is the pitches. They've been turning, and the Bangladeshi bowling attack is so spin dominated and so impressive with their variety of spinners that they have. I think that'll give them a real chance of retaining their crown.
So do you reckon that this Sylhet International Cricket Stadium Ground 1 pitches and Ground 2 pitches earlier in this tournament, pitch, how it rolls towards the players? Is it sporting or spinning track? What's your evaluation?
Look, there's certainly been turn and offer. It is dependent upon the pace at which the spinners have bowled. I felt out in the background, which is the second of the 2 venues here, beautiful facility. I wish we had a facility like that in Ireland. Brilliant. The Academy ground that hosted its first internationals. The wickets turned a lot. Here at the main stadium, a little bit less. The batting conditions have been better, but still spin has dominated the tournament. The economy rates in and around 4 and over for the spinners. The seamers going about 6.5, nearly 7 and over.
Which team is your favorite? Who can win this championship this year?
Look, I think you have to give it to India. India are the highest ranked side for a reason. They went down to defeat yesterday to Pakistan, who bounced back from that defeat to Thailand. That shows you how closely all these sides are matched. 2 big upsets. I think Thailand are still going to be in with a small chance of making the semi-finals. The problem is their net run rate is nowhere near as good as the top 4 sides. So they're not only going to have to beat Malaysia, they'll need to beat them by a huge margin, and then they may even need to go and beat India. Don't rule that out.
Well said. And Bangladesh-Sri Lanka match is coming ahead. Can you compare with these 2 teams, and which teams have a better chance to win the match against in between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh?
It's actually India, isn't it? India and Bangladesh coming up this afternoon. That's the game I think is going to be so interesting. We're expecting a huge crowd coming in to fill the main grandstand here. I think after defeat yesterday, their head coach Ramesh Pawar of India, he said they tinkered with their order. They wanted to experiment and give everyone a bit of an opportunity. Their newer players up the order. I'm not sure that's going to be the case today, because if they lost today, they'd find themselves in trouble.
Yeah. So they will take it hard against Bangladesh, type of must-win game for them to stay in the race to finish the tournament as table topper. Anyway, how you have been enjoyed the commentary along with Athar Ali, Shamim Chaudhary, and of course Roshan Abhisinghe from Sri Lanka this tournament?
Yeah, look, I've loved it. Three legends of the box, three legends of the commentary game. They've got so much experience and they've been very kind to me as a younger commentator who's coming up. I do an awful lot of associate cricket and a lot of women's cricket. So to be here commentating on such a high profile event, live on Star Sports all the way around Asia, also being taken in Bangladesh and Pakistan, in the Middle East, it's the stuff of dreams for me. And I think hopefully we've done a really good job at bringing the tournament to life. We've been blessed with very good stories on the pitch. Youngsters shining, new stars of the future. Look at Malaysia, Sasha Azmi, the little off spinner. She's in the mix for maybe the team of the tournament. She's been brilliant. The big left armour for UAE, Mahika Kaur. As you said, Nakakan Chantham. All of the associates, they've added so much to the tournament. And then the big stars, the likes of Jemima Rodriguez, really shining. And what about Nida Dar yesterday? 35 years of age, the player of the match 10 years ago, as Pakistan beat India for the first time. She's player of the match. She did it again 10 years later.
Anyway, now tell us a little about Irish cricket present today's conditions.
Good question. The Irish team has gone through what I would describe as a transitional phase. We've had a golden generation, the players that you would love and know so well, like all of the international team that shone on the global stage for the first time for Ireland. The Ed Joyces, the Kevin O'Briens, the William Porterfields, the Gary Wilsons, the Boyd Rankins. These guys are now all retired. They've moved on and it's the next generation. There's some very fine players. Paul Stirling, probably the pick of them, but also young talent coming through. Harry Tector is now picking up T20 league deals around the world. Josh Little, the left arm seamer. Keep your eyes on him in the upcoming T20 World Cup. I think the issue for Ireland, we're not as good a T20 side as we are an ODI side. I think we're currently a very good ODI side. We pushed New Zealand really close on home soil recently. We beat the West Indies in a series in Jamaica in their home conditions 2-1 recently. And I think the problem is we're maybe not quite as good at the T20 game. And as we saw at the T20 World Cup last year, knocked out by Namibia in the group stages, we're going to have to go down and play very good cricket down in Australia, where we take on West Indies, Zimbabwe and Scotland, with two teams going through. That's not going to be easy, but if the boys play to their best, and particularly if Paul Stirling shows anything like how good he is, maybe we can get through to the Super 12.
Best wishes for Irish cricket, and of course many congratulations to you. Come here and enjoying your commentary. We love you. So thank you for giving me that time.
That's incredibly kind. So nice to chat to you. Thanks so much for everyone in Bangladesh. Love it here.
Dear viewers, I'm talking with the Irish commentator, Leonard. I want to give him a great thanks since he gave me a time for you people, and hope you enjoyed these discussions. Stay tuned with Shamsul Islam. Next, I will come again with some new contents. Thank you.
Cheers.